Welcome back, Financial Reboot Show, guys. We had a big week last week. As many of you have seen, my name is Samuel Levitz, by the way, President of Financial Reboot. Hello, hi. Good to be back. I went traveling for a week, and I'm going to tell you all about that in this segment. But we got a big segment, and I want to tell you what we're going to be talking about because we've got a couple really important things. Now, we made a big play. We made a big, bold move in the previous show with stock symbol NVAX. NVAX?
Yes, sir.
NVAX. Novavax. It's a biotech company, right? They had a big play. So one of our clients brought this to us. We researched it. It looked good, and we took it on the nose. Like men, we took it on the nose and we bounced back. So I want to show you exactly what we did, why we did it. I'll bring Pat in here, and we're going to talk about what we saw in the stock and then what happened, and then exactly what we did to counteract that within 5 to 7 days, I think it was. So you're going to want to know this because this is how the big boys and girls play in the market. You take a loss, you take a hit, and you come right back out swinging because the truth is, if you don't know what you're doing, you take a loss. A lot of people, they go to Vegas and they bet on black and they lose $1,000. What do? They take $2,000 and be like, let's do it again. I need to make up that money that I just lost, right? We have a different strategy. So we're going to talk also about how to structure the portfolio, your portfolio, in a way that really makes sense, that if you do come across a loss, which, let's be honest, you're going to lose some, okay? You're going to lose some. Now, we are not perfect. We're pretty damn close, but we're not perfect. But the truth is this. When you cut us, we bleed. The difference is, like you or 95% of the other investors out there, when we get cut, we don't bleed out. Does this make sense? A lot of investors out there, they get cut, they lose a trade, and they start bleeding out. Next thing you know, they're laying down and calling the paramedics. We bleed out, we wrap it up, and we go right back in the ring. And we start getting big swings like we did this week. We're going to show you that. Because I think this is a very important segment because week after week after week, since the inception of the show, you've seen us do 12% a week, 30% a week, 100% a week, 55%, the 667% in 6 days. I mean, you might think that this is kind of crazy numbers, which it is. You also need to know that how we do this and how we structure it is we swing for the fences, but if we happen to lose one, which a small percentage of them we do lose, it doesn't affect the entire portfolio so much that we're dead in the water. We can still keep running. And this is what we want to get through to you today in this show, is how to really structure your portfolio so you're always stair-stepping in the right direction. Cool? Makes sense? This is going to be a really fun episode. So we're also, now, in one of the previous episodes, we did a live options play on the computer with you. Do you remember? We were shorting GLD, I think it was, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, so we were shorting GLD right on, it was a big cojones type of play because, who knows? We didn't know what was going to happen. We just kind of did it spur of the moment. But we're going to show you the results of that you're going to want to see because we put our name brand on the line, and you want to see if we got our cojones chopped off or if we can strut around the school like BMOCs, big men on campus. Find out, right? We also did an option play this past week. We had a nice turn to combat the Novavax play. We're going to show you how we did that. We're going to show you why we did that. And more importantly, we're going to show you how you can do that too. I'm going to get some more of this stuff. I'm going to bring Patrick in the studio, and we're going to get ready to crush it for you. We'll be right back.